I told you what it was gonna be, but you ain't pay attention.
What, you don't work on Sundays no more, G?
You already know what it is. It must be Friday. Them boys must be done playing ball.
Keep missing Sundays.
Everybody get on this mic and act stupid.
Practice safe sex. Because pregnant girlfriends ruin marriages. That's
Yo,
all I'm
hide your
saying.
kids, hide your wife. You
Yo,
never know
Saucuey
what these boys
Leatherface
gonna
I
talk
don't
about.
know nothing about that.
Just in case you
Raw
didn't know.
ain't doing that.
It's the
I
Saucuey
like the feeling.
Leatherface Jawn.
It make me feel alive.
Can we fucking start this show, nigga?
Nigga, let me ride.
Yo,
Oh, we out, let's go.
this is the third time.
I'm a mayo boy. I'm like Carl, I deliver that mail, boy.
Saucuey Leatherface Jawn. Jump ball, let's go. Who got it?
I got it. Let's go. I'm real sauced up. Real razzle dazzle tight. That's how I'm just speak, just like that.
God damn. Yo, game ball to who?
To me.
It can't be you. You
Big
had
E,
one
big
win.
Flex.
You had one win all morning.
Big E, big flex. Ask my girl, what's next?
See, this is why we don't take him seriously. He talk about game ball him. He got one win out of 6 games.
That's cap.
2
Like
wins
you
at the
had
most.
SD. You can't believe it. Where you at, SMD? Whole team, where we at? We looking real lonely. But it's cool. We like 2 live crew. We gonna do what we do.
I'm never lonely. I'm never lonely. Them other 2, they fell off.
Yeah,
Special guests
yeah,
with the sauce.
yeah,
I got bars.
yeah,
I'm the boss.
yeah. We
Counting
outside.
money.
Yeah,
Then I toss.
yeah.
Woo! Y'all, see, my wife don't think I could rhyme.
He tossed it to me off the backboard. I'ma slam it. Eat sauce had a tongue out, real nasty.
God
I'm
damn
the
it.
One-hand bandit.
Woo! The one.
Go outside, we got big rovers out there. 6-figure cars. With 6-figure stars with 6-digit chicks. If
Yo,
you ain't
get
got
money!
Hey, if you ain't got a 45-inch waist,
Oh,
don't
wow.
holler at me.
You like them big?
45.
45.
I mean, not waist. the Maximus. The Maximus.
Yo, hey, big girls, hit him up.
Hey, if you ain't got 45.
Yo, 45. That's
No,
goddamn.
wait, the butt.
The hips?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
okay.
My bad, I got my numbers off.
This nigga.
22, 45, baby.
Hey, you got to double check his accountant corner because
22,
the
45.
numbers be all in the wrong fucking balance sheets.
Hey, it depends who I'm talking to.
Yo, listen. So I go to multiple. This is some real shit. I just started this the other day. I be to multiple fucking LA Fitnesses around the city. This one here, we're in Oxford Valley, right? This is the white LA Fitness.
Yeah.
So you go out Cheltenham, that's the black one.
Right.
All brothers.
You allowed out there?
Cotman Avenue, that's for the Spanish. I promise you, bro, you go in there and it's like salsa music playing.
So you fit in.
I'm everything, bro. I actually think I'm Egyptian. So, alhamdulillah, assalamu alaikum, all of that stuff, that's me. The white LA Fitness though, it's a little weird because they be giving you looks. But I know, where's our ticket guy at? Ticket guy's supposed to be here today to talk about tickets, and I saw him earlier. He must have dipped off. But I'm in here in the morning like mostly 3-4 times a week, and they look at a brother funny because they think,
Pushing weight.
I don't know what they think, but I pretty much know how they feel. And they feel like, yo, who is this guy? And then I just send my Caucasian friend to straighten him out. So I know this has happened a couple times. If you got something to say it to me.
Say it to his face.
Say it to my face. You heard.
Right. And get a ladder too. That's big dog, nigga. Not little, nigga.
I only need a ladder to get in the truck.
Right.
Don't get me to start talking. What the fuck?
So what you mean, like,
What?
I need you to put something on there. Like, what they be saying to you?
I don't
like,
know what they be saying because I don't listen to them.
But like, would they be acting like you ain't got a membership or like, what's going on?
So what they act like is they act like they better or they have more.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and it's not even that they have to say anything. It's just the movements,
I got an experience like that. I was literally in the comfort of my home.
right?
They call them canvers or whatever it is.
Okay.
Some guy, middle age, like, well, older white guy, looked like trailer trash kind of white kind of person, not clean cut. white
Okay.
person. Got my kids out there. I was about to put my thing in the driveway so my kids can clean it or whatever.
Sure.
So I'm outside. I see him walking. He said, Eric? I'm like, I don't got no warrants, and you know my kids' mom right now. They don't hate me really, so I ain't on no child support
Sure,
right now. So
sure.
I don't owe no money. Like, yeah, what's up? See, you got a pamphlet. He said, I'm blah, 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 blah. I actually let him talk, and I said, no, I'm not interested. Thank you. He still proceeded to put the brochure on my recycling bin. Said, here you go, I don't need it. He turned back like my kid's in the driveway. He said, that's a good example. So I said, what you say? I said, hey, listen. I said, don't disrespect me talking to my kid.
Right.
What's wrong with you?
Right.
He said, you're not about to lecture me, blah, blah, blah. I said, yo, I told you I don't want it. You can't
force it on me.
You can't force nothing. Right. So he's like, And then he's about to turn around and I said, I will knock you the fuck off. No, my exact words were, I will knock you off your fucking feet right now. You better get off my property.
Right.
He said, I can be around here. I'm just canvassing. I'm not doing this. So I proceeded. Told one of the boys, hey, let Huey out. Let my dog out. He started barking. It's this word I tell him, and he'll attack. It's this word. I kept him on bay. He was just nervous as hell. He came out, he was still. He was
ready. Right.
He was like,
he waiting.
And then I got back and I pulled my thing in and I seen him looking, just hating it. But I'm just like, that's the thing that people will never really understand. They will always remind you that you're African American, and they be really upset if you have more than them. And honestly, man, I don't care. The worst kind of people is them poor whites, like Dave Chappelle said. Because listen, motherfucker, if you really want to get to it, me and Dash more aligned with Trump's views than you do, you idiot.
So let's clarify.
Monetary policy. Monetary policy.
Right.
He's gonna benefit us more than he's gonna benefit your broke ass.
And so that's the crazy part right there.
So really be careful about what you said. My bad. I ain't need to put all that smut on me and you.
Exactly.
Damn,
I don't have to fucking knock nobody out over some bread.
Hey, listen.
That I don't have.
All I'm saying is, motherfucker, like what Dave Chappelle literally said, motherfucking, he's here to help us.
Yeah.
And not you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Broke motherfucker. Go ahead.
It's crazy. So I'm confused about that all the time, and that's kind of what I was trying to allude to when I was talking about the people in here, because they look around like they look around and they feel like they run this shit. Like a couple of them. Yeah, they feel like, yo, I'm the king in this motherfucking castle. Yeah. And I'm like, nigga, I will overturn your throne quickly. So what I do to keep my sanity is I just put my earbuds in and I just go to work. Cause it's a couple little niggas. I don't know what it is with us smaller guys. Cause you can hear him across the fucking gym. And I'm like, nigga, I'm like, white boy, shut up. You are not him.
Right.
All your power come from being in here. Soon we step outside, you have no power. I love to put people in their place when they think that they own the entire place. I love it. So you want to see me?
Let's get these boys some content, man.
Yo, for the first time in like 3 years, my wife started driving the T, right?
Oh,
all of us, yeah, she hadn't drove it. She hadn't drove it ever. So something's wrong with the other car that's not the luxury vehicle, right? Something's wrong with that. We gotta get an alternator. My son's coming over this weekend to swap out the alternator. So I don't want her to take the truck downtown. So I'm like, yo, take the Tesla. I can't get my fucking car back. I told her before she ever drove it, if you drive this shit, you'll love it. You know what she said to me the other day? She's getting ready for work, all dialed up and shit. I have to drive fast when I'm in the Tesla. And I'm like, listen, nigga, relax. Relax. You just started driving this thing. Don't get all Mario Andretti on a motherfucker. That's all.
A race car.
It is a race car.
Over your head.
My shit is a race car. Smoking all you niggas. SRTs, Hellcats, all y'all niggas. Off the What? With no noise.
Yeah, with no noise.
With no noise. All you hear inside is you hear can you hear that from inside?
Nah, I can't hear it.
Yeah, my shit, you can hear the whining, you can hear the motherfucking engine motors. I said, babe, we gotta set up your profile. So when you get it, she's like, I don't wanna do that next day. Can we set up my profile?
Don't listen, huh?
Shit, I love her, but she hard-headed sometimes. And not in a bad way. It's just like you have to, for instance, I say, yo, babe, if you gonna boil corn, and she not this dense. This is just a stupid example. If you gonna boil corn, put the corn in the pot first and then put the water in on top of the corn. She'll put the water in first and then plop the corn in and say, damn, water's everywhere. And then I say, next time, try it the way that I asked you to do it and figure out that it's easier. It's just that some people gotta try themselves and make the mistakes themselves, like young boys, make the mistake themselves and then learn later. That's all.
Yo, dude, so let's go. That was like on the rim where I was at.
Okay.
Knowing what you know, that do you think that's better? Like, you kind of telling somebody who kind of want to listen, you ain't forcing them, they want to listen.
Right.
You tell them the way. Any example with the corn. We're going to keep it simple.
Okay.
With the corn.
Yeah.
And you already know what it is because you done did it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
But they still, how does that, like, I know you're a different kind of person. How does that make you, not, let's take your wife out. Like, I don't know, just like a loved one or somebody you care about.
Okay.
How does that make you feel? Simple example where we want to keep the principle.
Yes.
How does that make you feel like that they don't listen to what you're saying, even though you done been through it and you done seen it? I know it's multiple ways to skin a cat, but it's like, you know, this is one way to get it to win.
Right.
And they do it, let's just say 4 or 5 times.
Sure.
Different ways.
Sure.
But still get that same result.
So for me, to be honest with you, I don't care. The biggest issue for me is not saying I told you so when they figure out that the way that I gave them the first time to do something was the easier way. So that's my biggest thing. Like, my maturity come with not always fucking striking the death blow. So for me, it's always like, damn, every car should drive like this. And I'm saying in my head, I told you so years ago, right? But I don't say that out loud. Because now she's like, how come every car don't have one pedal driving? Or how come every car don't do this? And I'm like, that's why when I get into other shit, it feels broken, even the truck.
So you say it, but to yourself.
I say it to myself like we wasted a lot of time. And it's not in any like anger or any fucking mad way. I'm just like, damn, we could have saved a lot of time and trouble had you just taken this road the first time. But I understand people got to make their own mistakes.
So this is the concept I live in, like my life. I feel like that's where wisdom and intelligence comes in.
Sure.
Because I can see somebody doing certain stuff, even though it's their experiencing certain stuff, but like following.
Right.
I see people doing certain stuff, and I learn from their mistakes, and I won't do it.
Right.
I don't have to go through it. That's my point. You don't have to go through things to learn from them. You can learn things through other people.
Right.
And never have to go through it. Like, it's really like wisdom is an extra step. And also like what I got to work on, because I tell people like my loved ones and stuff and people I care about, shit that they don't listen to.
Right.
Like I told my cousins, my friends, like early on, I'll say, yo, do this because you a hard worker. So about time you get like, we talking about 20 years out, like now, 20 years out. Mm-hmm. You would be a foreman in a union doing this, literally no cap, making 6 figures with a pension coming in. With a pension coming in. That's a perpetuity. I'm about to flip it and keep talking about a little bit, but that's like forever money coming in.
Yeah.
If you put in your 20 early, and like we literally talking about 20 years ago. Like, and I told them, yo, do this. And now niggas still like working dead-end jobs and one that had a mindset of, don't nobody do nothing. I can't get nothing. Nobody hiring. Nobody doing this. And it'd be like, yo,
it's tough.
Listen.
It's tough to fucking drive a nail through a steel beam. It is what it is.
I put it like this. Do you go to the bank and get money out?
I don't. I don't need to.
But could you?
I could, yeah. I got it.
How could you do that?
What you mean, how could I do that?
How could you go to the bank and take money out?
I don't understand the question because there's multiple ways to skin a cat. So I don't.
No, I'm saying how.
Like, how did I get the money?
No. It's a simple concept. How are you able to go to the bank if you needed to and take money out? How are you able to?
I don't understand the question.
Not like how you got the money. Like, how are you? Just simple, right? Just keep it super simple. How are you able to go to your bank and take money out?
I walk to the, not walk to the bank. I drive to the bank, set up a fucking meeting with the teller.
Ooh, me with you take a lot out. But I'm just saying, simple.
That's what I don't understand.
Like, basically, my point is, you gotta have something in the bank.
Oh, you gotta have, most definitely.
You gotta have something in the bank. You gotta put, this is the key what I'm saying. Maybe I said it wrong. I do that shit sometimes. You know what I mean? I ain't perfect.
I done said I don't understand the question
But
15 times, but he don't
Twice,
listen.
three times. Yeah, I do that too. He told me that too. Listen, but listen.
Go ahead.
My point is, you gotta put something in
Yes.
to take something out.
Yes.
That's it. Simple as that.
And on that note,
You can't try to take shit out because you feel like you're old. You can't go to the bank and say, Wells Fargo, give me some money right now. You're gonna go to jail, nigga. They gonna give you some money, but you gonna go to jail. Though.
listen, I told my son 3 years ago, start doing X, Y, and Z with your bread, a little bit at a time.
A little bit.
And by the time you fucking 40, you'll be a millionaire. Just off of nothing. Off of these little breadcrumbs that you fucking stacking up. In 20 years, that shit'll be 10 loaves. He didn't start yet. And I said, and I think, and it's okay. I'm happy to do it. When I'm gone, he'll get something, right? But I don't want that to be his only road to success. And I said, gee, do X, Y, and Z with this amount of money. You won't miss it. You won't miss it at all.
He still texts you back on time?
Oh, he got to now. Now it's early. It's like before I'm finishing the shit, it's like he watching my shit and see the 3 dots.
Right.
And he responded like, what you need, Pops? No, nigga, relax. You don't even know yet what I need. Right. So, but what I'm saying is, a lot of times people who have gone through it are trying to save you the agony of fucking traveling this windy road. Most of the time we try and get you right from A to B, from A to Z. One shot, not A, B, C, and doing all of this shit and breakdancing in the fucking Olympics and all that. We not trying to do that. We try and get you to the goal line with minimal fucking heartache and I don't want to say hard work, but with minimal stress on you.
Right.
And I wish my son would have did it because 24 months later, I would love to see what his shit would have been in just 24 months. I guess sometimes you have to see it before you believe it.
You should have showed him.
He sees it. What better example can I show him?
Did you show him like the stuff? Did you
Bro,
show him the account? Did you show him?
The entire life is the show.
Yeah, but maybe you gotta really show him.
I don't know what more I can do.
Like, so what you do is, right, you talk to him, you say, yo, because I can't wait to have this grown man kind of talk with my kids.
Sure.
What you say is, yo, remember I told you 2-3 years ago to do this? This is what I did. And just give him a clip of 24 months.
I guess I could pull historical data from my own
do
account.
24 months and say, look, I started with this here, and this grew here. I told you that. And just simply, sometimes I tell my girl even, talk to me like I'm retarded. I'm sorry. Talk to me like I'm special.
Talk to me like I'm 5.
Like, so I can understand it. And what God really gave is just like some real mature parental game. He's trying to get you to A to Z. And like with kids, this is my mindset, like with my kids. I parent them, whatever, but my mindset really is to be like their coach and be their support. You got to make the plays. I can show you the play to make,
right? But
you got to make that right play and make that right read.
Right.
That's why, like, my kids at an early age, 3-4 years old, they knew what integrity meant. Yeah, I just look at them and say, yo, do y'all know what integrity means? But I know I'm a little different. It's not the blueprint for everyone, but it is what it is. And no, girl, it just wasn't your time to have a kid with me.
Can I correct you? So the blueprint to success is the same. Like, I can take my blueprint and hand it to you, and you can follow the directions, right? The problem comes when I take my blueprint and I give it to you, and then you step 3, I'm gonna change.
You remix it.
Step 5, I'm not gonna do step 5, I'm gonna just skip step 5. And then you wonder why shit don't work. So to answer your question, I did, because I pulled up a compound calculator and I showed him what could be done in 24 months. I actually showed him the bigger picture, what could be done in 10 to 15 years with putting away X amount of money. And I gave him 3 ROI points, 10%, 8%, and 6%. And I showed him the difference in all 3 and how much a different percentile makes, especially when you compound in the interest, right? So I did show him, I didn't have to show him mine. He could see mine every day of the week and twice on Sunday if he wants to. I don't have to show him mine, he knows, right? But I showed him the numbers. I said, boy, if you take this and at the end of a year, let's say you only put in $1,200. let me show you this in 10 years what that $1,200 will be if you never invest another dime into that. And I'm like, these numbers are real, and I don't think they understand it. And I don't know what it's going to take for them to understand it, but it is what it is. Hey, stop working out in here, doing all the stretches with your legs and shit wide open. Like, I hate that shit. Would you be doing that shit if your husband was here? Probably not.
Wow.
Stop making every exercise sexual.
Wow.
In front of other dudes. It's not cute. Because you old as shit. And you're not pretty. Babe.
Real quick accounting
Real
corner,
quick
man.
accounting corner.
Because Dodge was spitting some game, and I want to go to this other thing he said, too.
We got 5 minutes.
So, all I need is one. That's what I told her.
That's what she said?
Right. That's what I told her.
Go ahead.
Listen, what you talking about right now, compound interest, investing percentages. Listen, S&P, people want to slander it. S&P is like an index fund. We're going to talk about the stock market. We're going to talk about equity right now. Stock market got ebbs and flows, right?
So can you explain what the S&P is first? The S&P is multiple tickers. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
I want you to go ahead.
Because people are like, what's S&P?
Go ahead.
Is that is the Stop and Shop? You know, people don't know. No, go ahead.
No, you want to roll. Go
ahead. So
ahead.
S&P is a bunch of indexes where you can invest in the entire S&P, or you can invest in different. I don't know the technical term, but different blocks of companies who are listed in the S&P.
Good. And usually the way they work it out is they I forget the word right now. I got a little bit of brain fog, but simplistically, if you have a company that does oil, you find something that's the opposite of oil. Let's just say water, right? And they offset each other. So when one goes up, the other one goes down. That's called hedging, right? Hedging your bet. So that makes it balanced. So when one goes up, the other one go down. Like just in case the risk. It's like S&P is more so risk averse, meaning there's minimal risk on it. You just invest it and invest money in it. Usually it comes in blocks of, I think 1,000, I think. I'm not really sure. I usually just go in increments of 1,000. But
big money.
No. But what you do is the S&P basically always, historically, if you do averages and stuff, I understand 2000 when COVID happened, that was a pandemic and all that other stuff. S&P was negative, but historically, if you average it all out, S&P always averages 10% return on your money. And people be like, ooh, 2%. Yo, we gotta be realistic when investor. I'm a traditional investor, meaning I may know a little bit about stuff, so I look at companies. Okay, I'm gonna take it real fast. This is how I invest in companies. I look at their 10K. Eric, what's the 10K? A 10K is the annual report. That shows all those major financial statements that I told you. Cash flows, income statement, balance sheet. When I look at that stuff, and only people that can do 10Ks for public companies, you can only invest in public companies. There's different private companies. But when you invest in public companies, all those statements and stuff are accurate because they're certified by a CPA, certified public accountant. They're actually public service. They help keep investors safe and sound, knowing that it's legit and it's not from them. So that's why they get paid the money they get paid. So basically, boom, a company gets their 10K. They literally, you can see the whole company's blueprint, what they want to do, what they're trying to do, and then you look at certain statements and stuff, and then you do ratios and you do analysis. Like that's where I like kind of excel at, and I look and I see some companies and I invest. So like one company I seen, and this is the story I told you, I literally seen AMC, and I said, yo, I like this company. They was getting a new CEO. They was going more like, they were trying to focus more. They were going to change their game plan. They was actually going to try to merge, because the electric companies and stuff, they were going to try to have some charging stations there and acquire some things. They had a lot of cash on hand. So when you got cash on hand, you got to invest. You got to do something with it and make some money. So I liked where they were going at. And then COVID happened.
Yep.
And then that mean stock happened. And then you can't talk to me any kind of way no more. Because money makes me, right? I'm small, right? Money makes me. So right now I ain't get paid this week, so I can't talk. But next week I'm gonna talk crazy. But no, that's it. Invest your money now. That's why I asked Dodge that complicated, stupid question the way I said it. You put money in the bank,
right?
Or you put something in, you can't get nothing out if you don't. That's just literally life. I can't F the ish out of a girl about 18 years ago, do her dirty, twist her like a pretzel, kill her for 5 minutes of pain, right?
Wow.
Kill her,
She
make her
said
sound
3,
crazy,
but
right?
we let you get away with 5.
Yeah, 5 minutes of pain. I had that the secret, right? Going ham, right? Then 18 years later, I see my son and say, "Hey, what's good, son?"
The Magnum.
He gonna look at me like crazy, right? Crazy example, you crazy. Yeah, I know. You can't put nothing. You can't take something out that you ain't never put nothing in.
That's true.
Also, shout out to my little sister. You know what I mean?
Sis.
My mom, my dad, they did their thing, right? It's just beautiful. Me and my sister got a crazy age gap. I'm like her dad too, but like she went off to school.
Oh, you got a young sister.
Well, not, yeah, 2.
Okay.
I got 2 sisters. So
Okay.
People don't even know that.
Okay.
I posted my sister. People was mad. I'm like,
Mad about what? Try and holler at her? Like, what you mean?
no, like, oh, I knew you wasn't shit.
Yo, stay off my man page.
Because I don't say much. I just said love you forever. So like, people really don't know I got 2 little sisters.
You know what's crazy?
It's so funny.
Go ahead.
No, that's it. It's so funny. I see somebody like it quick. It was like, it was like, I see you.
That's nuts. Listen, I'm not hiding anything. Everything I do is out in the open, right? So, but one of the things I don't do is like I'm not on my wife's page. She's not on my page. And it ain't like I'm hiding none, but it ain't like I'm doing nothing that I don't have answers for. So, stay off the brother's page. You don't
They
know.
be looking confused as hell when you and your wife come out and y'all not mad? Like, oh shit, y'all don't follow each other? Oh shit, you're in a picture? Yo, that's the beauty of it. Social media is fake. I never gave a fuck what a nigga thought about me ever in my life. I don't care what you think about me.
I do.
I don't care what you think, because you know what? That don't make me, that don't break me.
So my
That
Achilles
don't do
heel.
nothing for me.
My biggest thing is if I know you don't like me, I'm hitting you all day with shit that's just gonna make you more mad. You might as well unfollow the kid. Yo, back to your thing real quick, and then we gotta go. I gotta meet a vendor. So you don't
I like him talking.
listen. You don't have to, like, put what are they called? The 10. What is it called? The
What,
10
S&P?
No, the other shit that you were talking about, that you looked at. The 10.
Oh, 10K.
You don't have to know about the 10K. If you save up $1,000, $1,200, I don't know what it costs to open up a brokerage account with whoever, Merrill Lynch, fucking Vanguard, or whoever.
Go to ones that don't charge you fees.
That don't charge fees, and they will have certain indexes that you can already invest into. So they'll have a like 2035 fund where, like, if you want to retire in 2035, you can invest in this fund. It has some stocks, some bonds, a decent mix to get you to success by the year 2035. A lot of y'all who are watching this are probably looking at 2045, 2050.
Forget about it.
It's crazy, but if you do the work now and you do a little bit at a time, you'll be surprised with what you end up with.
I'm already retired.
I believe it. Nigga already got the fucking shit that play on the water with.
I'm already retired. I forgot what you said. You said something freaky. I wanted to touch
What?
it, but I don't know. I
Good.
forget the last part you said.
Good.
But yo, also.
Yes.
Also, that's just me. But also, yo, look at the 10K. Google the 10K. Google the 10K and look at it, yo.
And then if you don't understand
And
it, dump it in the GPT and ask it to explain
and
it to
read
you.
some books. Also, yo, listen at this. This is what one wise Caucasian man told me.
Oh, white dude.
One of my friends' dad, he told me, he said, Eric, like when you invest in a company that you feel that, one, people can't live without, and two, that's like you're real passionate about.
Sure.
And a company I got early and stayed with them, and they've been paying me for a while. Yeah, I'm on their payroll. It's Procter & Gamble, yo. That's
you got some dividends.
That's some free game for y'all.
And there are
Look at
companies that'll cut
P&G.
you a check. There are companies that'll cut you a check
they
every
cut me
month.
a check,
or every 3 months.
Yeah, I think they do semi-annual.
Okay,
So,
twice a year you get some dividends.
and it's nasty.
I know we talking a little bit crazy for y'all, but you got to save a little bit of money first. Just a rack. Save one rack, right?
That's
Don't go
nothing.
buy the Gucci Aces.
Or go out and blow your. Yo, the biggest scam in the
Stop
world.
buying Chrome Hearts.
The biggest scam in the world is going out and buying a bottle. A bottle of Ciroc, big bottles, $40. Go to
Guilty.
the club, it's like $400-500.
Guilty as
But
charged.
you're not guilty because you using disposable income. Right. You can't see dollars no more. You already know how we do, man. But you using your money that you play like you work with, so you